Hi guys, it's me again. Alright then viewers, today I'm going to be doing a massive multimedia update. Okay, now as you can see, I got the last lot of Jenny's used to be blank tapes, which includes all the Sharps, Catherine Cookson's and a few other films. So that's last of the recorded tapes, as promised. And I've also got some retail tapes, some from charity shop, and two of them are from Nostalgia Unlimited at £1 each. Plus DVDs and 3 PS2 games here. Oh yeah, and 4 more DVDs, which I've got over there. Yeah, 2 of them that I got from charity shop, and 2 of them that have arrived in the post from 2 days ago. Okay, so let's crack on with this update. So we're going to start off with the PS2 games first. Now here's the first one. James Bond, codename Robocod. Here's the front, Spy, and there's the back. And here's a disc for James Bond, codename Robocod. And the next one is Off-Road Extreme. This is from Phoenix Games, which some people hate that logo at that time. But anyways, here's the front, Spy, and there's the back. And here's a disc for Off-Road Extreme. And the last PS2 game that I got is The Flintstones in Fever Rock Vegas. Now, I've already got the film of it on DVD, but I know I haven't played this PS2 game for quite a long time. Yeah, since I used to buy that one from Game. That was only back then when I was either a child or as a teenager, as I was almost a teenager back then. So yeah, I thought I must well get this one back. So here's the front, Spy, and here's the back. And here's a disc for Flintstones in Fever Rock Vegas. And this is the manual. Oh, and to point out for what genre this game is, well, I'll show you the back. See? It's a racing game with a bit of a strange difference. That's all. Right, and moving on to the DVDs. So we're going to start the ones that have arrived in the post from Tuesday. And here's one DVD that I've been wanting to get for quite a long time. Oh, and of course, now you probably remember when I talked about the recorded tape of Studying COVID I used to have as a child. Well, it does have one episode of Tiny Box, and it'll be on this, Sooty & Co. Sooty's Box of Magic Tricks, Part 1. Features 3 fun-packed shows, well, more likely 4 episodes, and it's part of a classic kids collection with an ITV DVD logo on there. So, here's the front, Spy, and there's the back, and it has 3 episodes, well, 4 episodes actually, because it contains Pulling the Wool, Del Grub, The Stain Remover, and didn't we say it, Tidy Box. This episode, however, used to be, now that episode that I remember watching from my childhood, and I did told you I used to have it on a recorded tape, well now I got it on DVD. Yeah, so that was very good. Plus, it was originally presented by Matthew Corbett, but that was before Richard Cadell took over in 1998. And it runs for 80 minutes in this one. And here's a disc for Sooty & Co. Sooty's Box of Magic Tricks Part 1. Now, I've already done the opening and closing and menu walkthrough to this one already, so if you want to check that out, feel free. And the next one, and moving on to the Cinema Club ones, and it's A Festival of Fun with Tommy Cooper. Now, that's a DVD that I do not have. And it's got some extra footage never before on DVD. Here's the front, Spy, with the Cinema Club logo on top, and it has a Granada logo at the bottom. And there's the back, and it only runs for 69 minutes, that's nearly about 70 minutes. And here's a disc for A Festival of Fun with Tommy Cooper. And there's the scene index, starting from 1 with card trick, and then finish off with 3 pieces of rope. So yeah, I thought this would be good fun to watch, and I'd like to say thank you Josh for ordering those 2 for me. Right, moving on to ones that I've got from charity shops. Only 2 of them from Yeovil. And here are 2 hornblower ones, and it's The Examination for Lieutenant. Here's the front, Spy, and there's the back. And here's a disc for The Examination for Lieutenant. And the next one is The Even Chance. Front, Spy, And there's the back. Here's a disc for the even chance. Right, moving on to the ones that I bought for my Weymouth trip, only this time on my own. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one first. Now, this is something that Chloe, that I think she might have watched it from her childhood. Well, Chloe, if you're watching this right now, here it is. There's Pumpkin Moon on DVD. Now, because obviously I've never seen this one before, so I thought it would be good fun to watch. And it's about an enchanting Halloween tale of flying pumpkins, evil witches, and a brave black cat. And plus it has a Channel 4 DVD logo on there. So there's the front, spine. Oh, and apologies if the spines are a bit too thin, but there you go. And there's the back. And here's a disc for Pumpkin Moon. And the next one is the best of Sir Graham Norton. Here's the front, spine with a VCR logo on the bottom and a Channel 4 DVD as well. And there's the back. Now this one runs for, just bear with me, 89 minutes in fact. And here's a disc for the best of Sir Graham Norton. And the next one is moving on to the Cartoon Network ones. Now I know I haven't showed you these two before, but this is the first time I ever get to include it in the update. And here's the first one, Toon Foolery, Laugh Your Head Off. Now I remember getting the two Cartoon Network DVDs that came with a magazine back in the day. Here's the front, spine, and there's the back. And it has some episodes from certain shows such as Full on the Edge from Ed, Edd and Eddy, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Get Out of My Head, Codename Kids Next Door, Operation Cake, Dexter's Laboratory, Opposite Attract, Courage the Cowardly Dog, The McPherson Phantom, I Am Weasel, IR in Wrong Cartoon, and the Powerpuff Girls Telephonies. And this is only run for 60 minutes. And here's a disc for Laugh Your Head Off. And I do know, but when I used to watch it from my childhood, well, when I first got it from the magazine, it does have some continuities before and after each cartoon. And the same with this one next, and it's full about laughing. And this time it's got a rated U on there. So there's the front, spine, and there's the back. Okay, now this one's quite a bit difficult, so I'm going to have to get that sticky bit off. So just bear with me, won't you, whilst I sort this out. Right, it's okay, viewers, but I've managed to get this bit off now. And see, this is what's left of that. Yeah, so I took that off first. And now to get that unwrapped. So just bear with me, won't you, whilst I sort this out. There we go. And there we go, viewers, and that's what's left of that wrapping. And now to show you the disc. And here's a disc for Full About Laughing. And look at this one. Now, this one is in very mint condition. So that means that DVD was never used as well. So that's a good start. I'll put that over there. Right, moving on to the next DVD now, and it'll be I'm Sorry I Haven't Got a Clue, Live on Stage. Here's the front, spine with the BBC logo on the bottom and the To Entertain logo, and there's the back. And here's the disc for I'm Sorry I Haven't Got a Clue, Live on Stage. And the next one, and here's a real DVD of Super Size Me. Front, spine, and there's the back. And here's a disc for Super Size Me. And the next one, and here's something that is completely different from the DVD box set and the VHS box set itself. It's Monty Python's Flying Circus, the complete full series. Here's the front, spine, and there's the back. And here's a disc for Monty Python's Flying Circus, the complete fourth series. And the next one, and here's another one that's wrapped in cellophane, Danger Mouse, Mission Improbable. And it was a new series that was starting from 2015. So here's the front, spine, and there's the back. And it has 7 episodes, such as Danger Mouse Begins Again, and that's a double-length episode, Planet of the Toilets, Danger at Sea Level, The Other Day, The Earth Stood Still, Welcome to Danger World, Big Head Awakens, and Green Finger. Now, this one's obviously wrapped up in ceramic, so I'm definitely opening this out right now. So, once again, bear with me. And there we go. And that's another one wrapped off. And now to show you the disc. And here's a disc for Mission Improbable. And yep, once again, yep, this disc is in very mint condition as well as the other one earlier. So just bear with me whilst I try to put this back in. Right, there we go. Right, and moving on to the next one, and it's Tom and Jerry Cartoons Christmas Party. Front, Spy, and here's the back. And it has 4 episodes such as The Night Before Christmas, Mice Follies, One Ham's Family, and The Captain's Christmas. And here's a disc for Tom and Jerry's Christmas Party. And here's the next couple of the DVDs now. And here's The Smurfs. 'Tis the Season to be Smurfy, for Christmas favourite. Here's the front, Spy, and there's the back. And it has 4 episodes such as The Smurfs Christmas Special, 'Tis the Season to be Smurfy, Baby's First Christmas, The Magic Sack of Mr. Nicholas. And here's a disc for 'Tis the Season to be Smurfy. Now that's a DVD that I didn't own at the time, for when I used to collect some Smurf DVDs. I mean, it was the time for when the Smurfs, the movie came out in 2011, so I thought I shall have that because seeing as it's Christmas. And here's the next one, and it's Anytime Tales. Here's the front, Spy, and there's the back. It has some stories from Tony Ross and David McKee, such as I Want My Potty, the award-winning episode, I Want a Cat, Super Duper Jezebel, Oscar Got the Blame, I'm Coming to Get You, there's Not Now Bernard, the good old classic Elmer, the sad story of Veronica who played the violin, The Hill and the Rock, and Toucan. And most of these episodes were produced in 1991, so that's basically from the 90s. Here's a disc for Anytime Tales. And here's the next one, and here's another character from Crooks and DVDs, speaking of which, and here's The 15 Streets. Now that's a DVD opening which I haven't actually done at the time. So yeah, I thought I might as well just get this one, just to do the DVD openings with. Here's the front, Spine, with the Cinema Club logo on top again, and there's the back. And there's a disc for Catherine Cookson, The 15 Streets. Right, 2 more DVDs now, and now moving on to Best Men. Front, Spy, and there's the back. And here's a disc for Best Men. Oh, and it's got a Carlton logo on the disc, and the same on the spine here. And here's another one with the Carlton one, and here's something completely different, and it's... Oh, and moving on to the last DVD, by the way. Carry On at Your Convenience. Here's the front, Spine, with the Cinema Club logo on top again, but only a little bit different. And there's the back. And now this one runs for 87 minutes. And here's a disc for Carry On at Your Convenience. And I will show you the inside sleeve for the other Cinema Club range. Now I've already got Carry On Girls, which I've already got from my last update. And I know I haven't got Carry On Again Doctor, which I'll keep an eye on that in the future. But got Carry On Doctor, the original. And I've also got Talk of the Otter as well, so that was good. And that's it. Right, I'm just going to put that back in here now. So just bear with me, folks. Right, and that's the DVDs out of the way now. Right, now moving on to the recorded tapes first. Now, here's the first one. Now, this one is called Waterloo. Now, and I know that sometimes recorded tapes have adverts and continuities in it. But anyway, so there's the front, spine, back, top, and bottom. Yep, just bear with me whilst I get the tape out. Yep, nothing on there, so it's just one saying Waterloo. So yeah, as I thought from the beginning. Now, for my last update, I've accidentally mistaken from Sharp's Waterloo, and I only thought it was a random film, and there's the real thing. And the next one is Shocker from Zulu. So again from Curry's, which it used to be back then. And here's the next one, The Moth from Catherine Cookson. And the next one is Shocker again, and I'm sure it might be part 2. And there's The Glass Virgin from Catherine Cookson as well. And I'm sure that Catherine Cookson will more likely to have ITV adverts during the film as well. And the next one is The Wingless Bird, The Girl, Zulu. That'll be the one with Michael Caine in it, so that was fine. And here's The Night of a Fox. Now I'm not sure what channel this was recorded, probably either from BBC or Channel 4 or ITV for that matter. And the next one is Drover's Gold, and I only thought it was called Driver's Gold. And moving on to the last ever 4 recorded tapes, and they're all Sharps by the way. Sharp's Honor and Sharp's Gold, Sharp's Command, Sharp's Enemy, Sharp's Sword and Sharp's Battle, and once again 2 more, Sharp's Rival and Sharp's Eagle. So yeah, some of them are from Scotch tapes, and that's all there is now. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten the retail tapes, so let's crack on. So we're going to start with this one now, and here's the complete full series of Thomas and Friends Classic Collection. Now I know it's not on DVD this time. I thought I might as well get this one on VHS because apparently I still love the VCR logo as of today. So here's the front, big spine, and here's the big back. Oh, you can pause the video if you want to check out what episodes they got on there, because obviously you get 2 tapes anyway. Oh yeah, and there was one that has a special episode when the Queen comes to visit. So it's obviously like a fun-packed collection of 26 episodes, and I'm not kidding. But anyways, I'll show you the tapes now. Now here's tape A for the Classic Adventures of Thomas and Friends Classic Collection, tape A, and the print date is 28th of June 2001. And here's tape B. Now this one's got a different print date, 28th of June 2001 again, so obviously that's the same thing. Right, obviously that's ouch. Now anyways, that's Thomas and Friends, the complete 4th series. And now moving on to another double big bag, and this time it's got a movie double feature such as Around the World in 80 Days and The Railway Children. Now I know I've already done The Railway Children for when I used to include it in the updates, so it's just Around the World in 80 Days. I never actually covered that one at a time, apart from The Railway Children. So anyways, here's the front, big spine, and the big back again. Oh, and both of these tapes are all wrapped up in cellophane. So I'll start with Around the World in 80 Days first. So I'm just going to get that open. So just bear with me whilst I sort the wrapping out. Right, there we go. Right, and there we go then, viewers. And see, that's what's left of that wrapping. And here's the tape, viewers, and it's Around the World in 80 Days. And the print date is 22nd of October 1997. So yeah, so this one's definitely fresh out of the box. Now for the next tape. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. So once again, yeah, bear with me on the other one, because after all, no point leaving that out if the tape needs to be unwrapped. Yeah, and that's another one gone. And here's The Railway Children again. And it's got the same print date, which I'm not going to bother tell you. Yep, fresh out of the box. And now to put those tapes back in here. So, just bear with me. Right, there we go. That's that out of the way. And now moving on to the next one. Now, if you're probably wondering, now, what's the next tape, I hear you ask? Well, it'll be this, So Dear to My Heart. Now the reason I picked this one up again, because obviously, now I know I've already used to film the opening and closing on my main channel, Well, seeing as that hopefully I'll get my VHS converter back soon, I decided to get this one back so that I can probably do the opening and closing to this one properly. So anyways, here's the front, spine, and there's the back. Here's a tape for So Dear to My Heart. And the print date is 18th of September 1998. Right, and here's the next one, and it's Jurassic Park. Now, I know I've already got the DVD box set up, which I showed you for my last update. Well, this is a VHS tape, but I've been wanting to do the opening and closing with for some time. Here's the front, spine with Universal logo on top, and there's the back. And here's a tape for Jurassic Park. There's no printer on this one, but it does feature a nice catalogue that's something to do with Jurassic Park. And as you can see on the back, there's the Flintstones, and it says coming 1995. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, it's more likely on DVD and VHS now. Yeah, that's probably the future, no doubt. Right, and the next one is The Jungle Book. That'll be from Good Times from Channel 5. Here's the front, spine with the Channel 5 logo on top, and there's the back. Now this one runs for 50 minutes on this one, so I should probably watch it sometime. Here's a tape for The Jungle Book. No print date. Right, last one now, and it's a BBC video. Yeah, I always like to save them last, you know. So here it is, and it's One Foot in the Grave. Now, if you're wondering, George, why have you got that VHS box tape that's after you've said you don't like One Foot in the Grave? Well, apparently, I am a huge BBC VHS fan, as well as Louis Walton and Josh is. Well, Josh is the one with the globe ident, and Louis Walton is the Streaks of Doom fan. So obviously, I've decided to get this one. Yeah, I just thought, why not? And anyways, it has 2 episodes, such as Who's Listening and The Man in the Long Black Coat. 2 laughter-filled Christmas specials. So here's the front, spine with the BBC logo on top, and there's the back. Now this one runs for 107 minutes, and this one was released in 1994. And here's a tape for One Foot in the Grave, Who's Listening. Now there's that thing in the way, so I'm just going to take that label off. There we go. Now here's a print date, 20th of November 1995. And here's the inside sleeve for all the other BBC titles. Oh, and you can pause the video if you want to check out, see what's inside here. Right, I'm just going to put the tape back in here now, so that's it. And there you go, viewers. That's pretty much all I can show you in this massive multimedia update. That's 3 PS2 games, loads of DVDs, and a couple of the videotapes. Some are retail, and a couple of them are the last recorded tapes that Jenny, who worked at Manscaped, well, she's still going strong. But don't worry, she did tell me that these are all the last lot of her recorded tapes that she's got now with her husband. Okay, well, I better say goodbye now, viewers, and I will see you again soon for when I get a chance to do some more videos, some for my Nitro channel. Until then, bye!